And you know what? At the end of the day gotta end. And you know me, I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate when the day ends. I really. Sorry, I know I said I don't hate anything. Sorry. I have a strong dislike for when the day ends. It's like. I just wish like that feeling could stay forever. It's like when you're listening to your favorite song and then the song finishes and you haven't had enough, so you keep replaying and replaying and replaying until you kind of get sick of it and you're like, like maybe I should find a new next song. That's kind of how it is. Like, I don't like always coming back here. Like, I don't like returning to me, I don't like always just being here, just talking to myself. Like, I feel like I'm going crazy sometimes. I really do. But then it's like, once upon a time I met somebody who, who was just like, we were so similar yet so different in the sense of one thing we had in common was that we didn't want the night to end. So, what we would end up doing sometimes, we would just sleep in the car, sleep over at my house and then just wake up to each other because we just couldn't get enough of just having someone there. That's why it was such a nice feeling. That's why during that time I try to like change myself and be someone else because you're lonely all the time. You're not used to that closeness. You're not used to someone actually looking within for once and not running away immediately. So when I had that, I was like, I've been alone for so long. Like, I don't want this to go away. And then after some time, I realized that no matter the mask I put on my face and no matter the fucking like space between us or the space I try to make just to feel protected again, and so that maybe if you weren't around me so much you wouldn't get sick of me so quick. So I try to put up like a barrier in between. But then I realized that nonetheless there's certain people in life who want you when it's beneficial to them, but then there's other people who want you just to because they know they have you and that you're something that not everybody has and actually treat you like you're meant to be treated. And I realized, well, no matter who I try to be, no matter the person, sorry, I know that I'm saying the same thing, I'm kind of tired, but like no matter who I try to be, like it's never gonna come to a time where this person's gonna want me because I just weren't meant for you and you weren't meant for me. So all we could do is split ways, and that's why it ended. And I knew it was gonna end regardless, because regardless of what we wanted for the bigger picture, it just wasn't gonna work out that way. So we had to cut ties, and then that's when I realized again, maybe I am better off alone, because when someone's near me for too long, it's either you start to love me more or you start to hate me. And in that case, it was somewhat of the both, that you started to love me more and you hated that you loved me and you hated that I loved you. So then we just had to break it off and you had to go somewhere else and just keep being you, which was, just you, and do what you do out there and be the person that you choose to be and not live up to your potential, but the potential and that level that you think the world holds you at. And I just always come back here. I'm always here. I say it every time. I'm always here. It's like I hear every time I say it again, and then it like echoes throughout my brain. Like, you're always here. You're always here. You're always here. And I am just always here. And it's like, yeah, tomorrow's another day, but what does tomorrow bring forth? It's unpredictable. We don't know. But one thing I can say for certain that I do know is tomorrow will bring me back here. And the day after, I'll be here. No matter how much times I go out and I hang out with people, I just end up back here again. And I'm tired. The most I could say that I've seen new from my room is that, if you guys remember that video I posted, my cactus started growing a little one, and then my anthurium actually finally, oh, my water bottle, I watered them. You see, it started growing new ones, and that's new. But other than that, work is the same, life is the same, my walls are the same. I cleaned up, but the layout didn't really change. It's just I'm looking at the same thing every time, and I'm kind of sick of it. And at least if someone were here, I would be able to enjoy something else. Like, the presence, the company, you know. But again, with who I am, there's only certain people that could stick around. But it's like everyone, I promise you guys, like every time people start to get too close to me, they begin repelling. It's like a magnet, you know. You put two negatives on the same side. You could be here, you start off okay, you're going fine, then you start to move, you don't feel them repelling each other yet. You get closer, you get closer, it's still the same. But once you reach a certain point, now it's never gonna it's never gonna touch. It's always gonna repel each other. No matter that force you bring it together, you try to clamp your hands together, bring it, it's sliding like this. It's just gonna repel, and that's how it is. When people get too close to me, that side that you begin to see, that depth, the water that's within, the deep and deeper than the deep. When they start to get there, they run. Like when I tell you, like it's retaliate, it's fight or flight moment, it's get back to what I know, and that's the shore. I just want to stick by the shore where I could feel the ground, where I know and I could see what's beneath me. But when I start not being able to see my feet, and it happens every time, every single time, they don't know what that after they see a certain side, they don't know what else is underneath there, and they leave. It takes a tough soldier to stay beside someone like me, and maybe I haven't found that soldier yet. And until then, I'll keep dreading coming back here and accepting but not wanting to accept the fact that I am my only friend. And for now, it'll just be me.